Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Stud Tech. And we're going to be doing something really cool in today's episode. Oh. Why are we out in the middle of nowhere? Well, I'll tell you. This is a division sigil. However, it's not activated yet. So we need to activate this thing. And there's a ritual that has to be performed in order for it to work. Okay, we need to have a redstone circle around it. So, does it have to be a circle? Or can it just be... Okay, let's try this. Let's just try drawing a circle around it like that. Will that work? Yes. Okay. So, there's a whole bunch of different things that go into making this happen properly. And there's a lot of them. We should be able to get them all done, though. We're going to put this here. We're going to go into our backpack, grab the lead, grab the safari net. And I'm going to spawn a cow right there. And connect the cow up to that lead. And in theory, at midnight... When we click on this, when the moon is high in the sky and it's midnight, and I right-click on this, the cow will be sacrificed. Oh, that's a werewolf. We're definitely going to want our silver sword. In theory, what will happen is the cow will be sacrificed and die. There will be a summoning ritual. All sorts of things are going to go crazy. And then... This division sigil will actually become active and we can use it for things, namely for making unstable ingots, which is going to be really, actually quite a useful thing. There's all sorts of course I'm on fire. Of course I'm on fire. Such is my luck. Is there any water? There is, luckily, right here. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna wait out the night, survive for a little while, and I'll be back once we're a little bit closer to midnight. Alright guys, I am back, and it is almost here we go. We need to perform the activation ritual. Perform the sacrifice. And look at this. This is cursed earth. Things are about to get real crazy. Real crazy. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll be okay. This division sigil is now activated. Now, I had to go through quite a lot to actually get that thing. You cannot craft a division sigil. You can only find them in chests, which spawn in dungeons, caves, various places, things like that. We're going to do everything we can here to get all of this cursed earth, because that can actually come in handy for a few things. I'm going to be using it in the factory, but I want to get as much of it as I can. Now you'll notice that it's spreading. Cursed earth spreads if you leave it unchecked. And what cursed earth does is it spawns mobs at a much higher rate than normal. So, I've got this lovely Silk Touch excavator that I made, and I'm going to be making use of it for the purposes of, an Abraham Lincoln hat. Quite cool. Very cool. Okay, anyway, I digress. I think we got all the cursed earth torn up. Looks like it to me. Cool. That's good, that's good. So let's go ahead and put that in this chest. I can always get more. If I need it, I can just plant that somewhere and it will spread. Now, cursed earth will also disappear in sunlight. So, it's also quite easy to get rid of. As soon as it hits day, that would all start burning and completely disappear. So, anyway, that opens up some pretty cool options for us now. Now that we've got that, now we have the ability to make unstable ingots. And those are going to come quite in handy. So let me go ahead and head back to base, guys, and I'll meet you back there. Alright, guys, I am back, and we are at the factory, and we're going to attempt our first ever division ritual. Basically, what you got to do is take an iron ingot and divide it by diamond, right? Is that not? Yeah. Wait a minute. What am I doing wrong? Alright, guys, I am back, and apparently it only works in a vanilla crafting bench. It won't work in the Tinker's ones. So now, once we grab this, we have 10 seconds to craft it into something, or bad things will happen. We're going to make this builder's wand because that's like the coolest item ever. So let's do this quickly. There we go. Builder's wand. Now, if I hadn't done that in 10 seconds, it explodes with the approximate force of TNT. So, that's not a good thing. But, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Now, there's plenty of other items that I would love to get. One is this angel ring. But for that, we need a nether star. So we'd have to fight a wither. I don't have any wither skeleton heads or any of that kind of stuff yet. So that's kind of off the table just for the moment. But that's going to be coming, don't worry. I'll be getting that angel ring so I can fly around like I'm in creative mode. I can't wait for that. That's going to make building just so much easier in general. Now, it has come to my attention that I am desperately in need of a continuous source of ender pearls. Very, very much needed. So, we've got a few things that we're going to be working on here. I want to put together a little mob farm for the factory. Let's grab some materials. This should do. That should be enough, I think. And I think it's time that we start building up to the second floor of the factory. I think we're getting to that point where it's going to be important to start building up the second floor. So, let's see. Our mob essence collection point should be approximately right here. And I don't suppose I can jump up that, can I? Can I jump that? Ooh, I can. Nice. Okay. So if this is our mob essence collection point, let's grab some of these temperate fluiducts, and we'll just kind of bring those up here, because the first thing we're going to make, we need a better source of mob essence for the farm. Otherwise, this just isn't going to work. So let's go ahead and grab some cobble, and what I want to do is I kind of want to have 2 levels to the factory. So we'll have basically a level like this, and in between each level there's going to be a gap of 1 block so that I can run piping and wiring and all that kind of stuff as needed without having to worry about, any of that weird, wacky stuff that might come about if I didn't have the space to do it. Otherwise, I'd have to basically make it look icky, and I don't want to have to do that. So, let's see. We need our chisel. There it is. I knew it was in here somewhere. We need our chisel. We're going to grab our aligned stone bricks that we've come to love so much, and I'm going to figure out where I want this mob farm to be. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, maybe we'll put the mob farm in here, and up here will be the actual Enderman farm. I think I like that idea better. So let's see, is this the... Yeah, here's the big empty room. Okay, because we have this giant empty room right here that's not actually being used for anything at the moment. Although I suppose I could also make this the staircase up to the second floor. And this would be a pretty intelligent spot for it, actually. Let's see. Maybe we could do both. Maybe we could make this the stairway. Make the mob farm end right about, let's see, how big would this staircase have to be? If we went up to, yeah, that'd work. So we could go here would be the border for the mob farm. Something like that. And then we can take these out just to mark. I just like being able to see where the rooms are without actually looking. That's a very, very helpful little thing. Helps me find things as I'm trying to run wires and all that kind of stuff. And we'll put the actual mob farm right here. And then I'm just going to knock out a door over here that leads into what will be the staircase. So this is the mob farm. Nothing super fancy. It's pretty small. It's nothing major. But it'll get the job done. And I'll show you why. I don't know why I'm not using my hammer on these things. That would be much faster. There we go. So you got that going for us. Now, there's a few things that we need. Specifically, there's a block called dark glass. And basically what it is, it's glass, but it doesn't allow any light to come through. So we've got some of that right here. And then I'm also going to need a grinder, which is what's going to be used to actually kill the stuff and, you know, get the essence. That's going to be the important part that I need. So, let's see. We need to come... Oh, and also before I forget, we need... Nope, I should already have that. Never mind. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Okay, so we'll come into this room. And this is basically already hooked up and ready to go for a... Yeah, wow. I don't have to run... I barely have to run any piping at all. That's awesome. So we'll just put the grinder... Is there a center? There's not really an actual center to the room. So I'm just going to put the grinder right here. We will need to get it power, but that's easy enough. Let's see, if I put that here, we'll come down here and I'll grab, let me grab some piping and stuff. Where's my gray backpack? There it is. So we're going to need a little bit of those. And we're going to need a flux-plated fluiduct. Ooh, I might... Redstone energy flux duct. Temperate fluiduct. I may not actually have any more. Oh, fluctuating item duct. No, I'm not seeing that I have any more, well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I was really hoping I could... Let me go make some stuff, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I am back. Turns out it was in my inventory the entire time. I'm such a derp. Okay, anyway, so we'll put that there. No, we won't. I'm kidding. We'll put that one there, and then this will go here. And then we need an actual power source of some sort, so we'll just use RedNet energy cables, since that's what we've been using for pretty much everything else. We'll put that one there. There we go. And then our grinder goes right here. And we'll have to turn that around so that it's facing the right direction. Just like that. There we go. Now, that looks pretty good. We've got power. Ooh, it needs... Okay, we're good. Yeah, this should be good. This should be just fine. And then what we'll do is right here, we're going to grab our cell. Ooh, actually, you know what? I don't think I like the grinder right there. Now that I'm thinking about this. I don't think I like the grinder right there. I changed my mind. Let's mix this up a little bit. I really would prefer it to be out one more so that I can get all the items placed and collected where I want them to be. So I think we're actually going to put the grinder right up. Basically going to be here, but I need a sneaky block. There we go. We're going to put the grinder right there instead. And we'll spin it around like so. There we go. Oh. Oh, whatever. Let's just break it. Anyway, so we got that going. And then we'll take... No, that's not going to work either. I wish that thing didn't spit out the backside. That's kind of annoying, actually. Or maybe we can work around it. Because we can put like a chest here. Yeah, that'll work. Let's just do that. Okay, so back into our backpack. We can put some of this stuff away. Grab 2... temperate fluid duct, fluctuating item duct. Where is my normal item ducts? There we go. We'll take those and just do that. And then there's going to be a chest that goes right here. Let's go ahead and knock out this wall a little bit. And then down here, underneath it, we're going to need to knock that out too. We'll grab our flux-plated fluid duct and our red net energy cables. Oh, through my backpack. There we go. So we'll have this one come right down there. I think I'm actually going to use a second one of those. There's probably a better way to do this, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. These things aren't that hard to make. And we'll do one of those. There we go. So that should now do basically everything I need it to do. We're going to put that one there. And since I want to be able to check on how the mob farm is doing, we're going to put a couple of windows in here. Let's put that there. I don't suppose I have any chests on me, do I? I do. Excellent. So we'll put 2 chests right there. Those will hook up and spit those out. And then right here we're going to need, I think just to be on the safe side, I want to put a servo right there. Turn that to ignored so that it's sucking the mob essence out. And then we'll go right here like that. And that should basically be all that needs to be done. Now the last step is to grab a bunch of this cursed earth. Let me just clear out some stuff. We'll put some of that right in here. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to put a couple windows so that we can actually see in here. So I'll grab this dark glass, put it like that. And then we'll take out all the torches and fill that back in as well. Now, in theory, it should be very, very, very dark in there. Let's just make sure. Oh. Didn't even notice that that happened. There we go. Let's make sure that that's actually the case. It should be pretty dark. Seems pretty dark to me. I'm thinking I'm going to put a machine block right here, just to be actually not a machine block. I think I'll put a normal block right there. Just to be safe. But there. Now it should be very, very, very dark inside. Yeah. Okay, so I think there was still a little bit of light coming in through this area right here. But now we should get stuff spawning in here. And then the mob drops will end up in here once the grinder gets rid of them. And the extra essence will be routed to this barrel right here so that we can eventually use it for our mob spawner, which is good. That is very good. Now, I don't think anything's going to spawn if I'm too close to it. So let's head away. Let's go check on some other things. We'll give it a little bit of time, and we'll come back. All right, guys, I am back, and we are heading off to check the status of the mob farm. It doesn't seem to actually have anything spawning in there, which is really kind of surprising. I'm not sure what the deal is. I don't know why that's not working. If you guys know why it's not working, please leave me a comment and let me know. It should be. There's enough space in the room, it's dark enough in the room, and it's on top of cursed earth, for Pete's sake. It should definitely be working. I don't know why it's not. But guys, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. Now, this is looking very gray, so to fix that, we're going to add some detail by using nether brick. And for this, we're going to do stairs and go one.